Good morning, students. I am Ms. Republica Borgohain, Assistant Professor, Assam Downtown University, Guwahati, Department of Pharmaceutical Science. So today here I will be going to discuss about what is erythrocyte sedimentation rate, that is ESR. It is the rate at which RBCs sink to the bottom when placed in a vertical column after adding an anticoagulant. ESR is determined by two methods, that is Westergren method and Winthrop method. The normal values for male is from 5 to 15 mm in 1 hour, and for female it's 2 to 20 mm in 1 hour. ESR increases in cases of patients who are suffering from anemia, then chronic pulmonary TB, acute myocardial infarction, and ESR decreases in cases that is polycythemic vera and CHF, that is now coming to what is leukocytes, that is WBCs. They are colorless in nature and it contains nucleus, and they are larger than RBC. Its normal count is from 4,000 to 11,000 per mm. Then the disease is caused due to leukocytes, that is leukocytosis, leukopenia, leukemia, and eosinophilia. So now discussing about leukocytosis in details. So it is the increase in the total WBC count above 11,000 per CUMM of blood. It causes pyogenic infections, myeloid leukemia, myocardial infarction, acute hemorrhage, and malignancy of liver or intestine. Then comes leukopenia. This is the decrease in total WBC count below 4,000 per CUMM of blood. It causes infections, aplastic anemia, malignant lymphoma, multiple myeloma, and sensitivity to drugs, that is sulfur drugs. Now discussing about leukemia. It's the abnormal increase in production of white blood corpuscles, and it is a malignant disorder. It causes radiation, that is X-rays, chemicals like benzene, drugs used in cancer, retroviruses, and genetic disorders. Then comes the eosinophilia. It is the increase in the number of eosinophils. It causes allergic asthma, skin diseases, drug allergy, parasitic infections. Then discussing about what are lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are non-granular leukocytes. These are present in blood and lymphoid organs, and many tissues. It constitutes 20 to 25% of leukocytes. Immunological classification is beta cells and T cells. So the functions of lymphocytes are: T cells have thymus-specific antigen on surface, and it undergoes blast transformation with phytohemagglutinin. And in case of B cells, it have immunoglobulins on their surface and have microvilli on their surface, and undergo blast transformation with endotoxins. Now the abnormalities which are caused due to lymphocytes, that is lymphocytosis, lymphopenia, leukemias of lymphocytes, and lymphoma. Now coming to the disease, that is lymphocytosis. Its absolute count exceeds 4 into 10 to the power 6 per ml, and it is associated with pertussis, lymphatic leukemias, chronic infections, measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox. Then what is lymphocypenia? Its absolute count is less than 1.5 into 10 to the power 6 per ml, and it is associated with administration of ACTH, advanced Hodgkin's disease, and excessive radiation. Then comes about a discussion of platelets, that is thrombocytes. Platelets are round-shaped cells with biconcave surface, having diameter of 2 to 4 microns. They do not have nucleus, and its average lifespan of 5 to 10 days and are destroyed by spleen. Its normal count is 2 to 5 lakhs per human. Now the general functions of platelets. The function of platelets is the maintenance of hemostasis. They help in blood clotting, wound repair, and they secrete platelet-derived growth factor, that is PDGF. Here, granular secretion, adhesion, aggregation, procoagulation, cytokine signaling, phagocytosis, transport of enzyme and proteins critical to clotting, then formation of a platelet plug to slow blood loss, and contraction of a clot after it has formed, when then reduces the size of the vessel bed. These are the functions of platelet. Now the abnormalities of platelets. It causes thrombocytosis, idiopathic thrombocythemia, thrombocytopenia, and idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura. So the abnormal constituents of urine and their significance in diseases. Introduction. Urine is an excretory product of the body. It is formed in the kidney. Urine examination helps in the diagnosis of various renal as well as systemic diseases. Urine analysis can be done by physical examination, chemical examination, microscopic examination, and microbiological examination. So its the urine and whole urine analysis will be discussed in my next video. So here I conclude. Thank you.